This is the Beretta ARX100, the semi-automatic only version of the Beretta ARX160, which is the current Italian service rifle, which is also used by Albanian Special Forces. But this gun is made in Accokeek, Maryland, because as it is, it couldn't be legally imported, but it can be manufactured here. There's some very interesting features on this gun. First, it's got a folding stock, which the gun can also be operated and fired with the stock folded. There are 4 positions to the buttstock. By simply pressing here, you can adjust your length of pull. This rifle is almost completely ambidextrous. You have a magazine release on the right side, and you've also got it on the left. And then underneath, there's a 3rd magazine release built into the base of the trigger guard. Press that in, magazine comes out. This rifle is chambered in 5.56 NATO, but it's also offered in 300 blockout and 6.8 SPC. One of the things that allows the caliber changes is the barrel. It's cold hammer forged, 16-inch barrel on the civilian model, but it can be easily removed. There's a release lever here in the front. Simply pull that down, and out the barrel comes. That simple. This gun is operated with a short stroke gas piston system, and it's very efficient. One of the things that's most impressive about the ARX100 is its completely ambidextrous nature. By simply pushing in on this hole here, you can change the bolt, which is reciprocating, from left-hand ejection to right-hand ejection. You can see all the way through this receiver. It's a very simple change, and no parts or tools are required. Furthering the ambidextrous nature of this rifle, the selector switch, of course, for the semi-automatic, it's fire and safe, has levers on both sides. And the bolt release is actually here in front of the trigger guard. Simply pressing it down allows the bolt to close. Of course, it locks open on an empty magazine, but that control is also on the left side of the gun. As befits a modern rifle of this type, there's a Picatinny rail across the entire top surface, plenty of room for optics on top. And of course, side rails can be added, and there's a small short rail here in the front. One of the things that Beretta does is supply actually an excellent backup sight. I call them iron sights, but they're made completely of plastic except for the springs. And you have different sized diopters on the back, depending on what range. It's actually a very, very good sight, and it comes standard on the rifle. The Beretta ARX is made in Accokeek, Maryland, which is a big surprise to a lot of us, but this is a very good rifle, and it's actually doing extremely well, especially because it's priced at under $2,000. For more Gun of the Week, go to AmericanRifleman.org.